The decision of whether or not to have sex is up to you, and you alone. Therefore, don't be afraid to say no if that's how you feel. Having sex for the first time can be a huge emotional event. There are many questions and feelings that you may want to sort out before you actually get in the heat of the moment. Ask yourself, am I really ready to have sex? How am I going to feel after I have sex? Am I doing this for the right reasons? How do I plan to protect myself, my partner from sexually transmitted infections or pregnancy? How am I going to feel about my partner afterwards? The best way to prepare for the decision to have sex is to become comfortable with communicating about your needs. If you don't feel right about something, say so. Anyone who challenges your choices about whether or not to have sex is not giving you the respect that you deserve. Pay attention to your feelings, and don't let anyone make you feel guilty for making decisions that are right for you. There are countless non-sexual ways to show someone you love them. You can show a person you care for them by spending time with them. Go to the movies, or just hang out and talk. If you are with someone you really like, then anything can be fun. There are also ways to feel physically close without having sex. These include everything from kissing and hugging to touching each other. Just remember that if you're not careful, these activities can lead to sex. Plan beforehand just how far you want to go, and stick to your limits. It can be difficult to say no and mean it when things get hot and heavy. Talking to your parents. You probably think that talking to your parents about sex is impossible. You're not alone. 83% of kids your age are afraid to ask their parents about sex. Yet 51% of teens actually do. So, kids are not only talking to their parents about sex, they're also benefiting from conversations they were afraid to have in the first place. Lucky them, right? The truth is that most parents want to help their kids make smart decisions about sex. They know it's vital for teens to have accurate information and sound advice to aid the decision-making process. If you think your parents are really nervous about raising the issue, you're probably right. Many parents think that if they acknowledge their child as a sexual being, their son or daughter will think it's okay to go ahead and have sex. They might also be afraid that if they don't have all the answers, they'll look foolish. Some parents have said they're afraid kids will ask personal questions about their sex life, questions they won't want to answer. Think about all the adults in your life. Is there someone else's parent? A teacher or guidance counselor, coach, aunt, uncle, neighbor, or another adult you instinctively trust. That's the person who will give you straight answers. Your friends really don't know any more than you do, no matter what they say about their sexual experience. The internet, and other media, can't give you everything you need. Only people who know you can do that. Peer pressure is always tough to deal with, especially when it comes to sex. Some teenagers decide to have sexual relationships because their friends think sex is cool. Others feel pressured by the person they are dating. Still others find it easier to give in and have sex than to try to explain why not. Some teenagers get caught up in the romantic feelings and believe having sex is the best way they can prove their love. But remember, not every person your age is having sex. Even if sometimes it feels like everyone is doing it, it is important to realize that this is not true. People often talk about sex in a casual manner, but this doesn't mean they are actually having sex. Knowing how you feel about yourself is the first big step in handling peer pressure. It's okay to want to enjoy your teen years and all the fun times that can be had. It's okay to respect yourself enough to say, no, I'm not ready to have sex.